Hey everyone. What's up everybody? Welcome back to another video with the Light Your Soul. Hey guys, if you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just that spiritual girl putting everybody on alongside a whole lot of other things. But today in this video, guys, I'm gonna be talking about a very important topic that I think a lot of people want to know about this when it comes to the law of assumption when you are consciously manifesting. There's a lot of opinions that surround the concept of having free will and what that means. And some people don't fully understand what that concept really does mean for those who are using the law of assumption, because they hear people having no free will, and I feel like it makes them feel uneasy because I feel like it feels like almost selfish. I feel like it feels almost selfish. I feel like some people think that it's wrong and things like that, and a lot of that does stem from beliefs that people had growing up and other stuff in pertaining to free will, right? Before I get started with this video though, first I'm freezing. I'm gonna put that on my legs, but I want to show you guys. Hey boo, hey Tropic Sapphire. I want to show you guys my makeup real fast because you guys can't see it as clear as like on my video. So yeah, let's see what you got here. Oh yeah, I have like a gem there, and then I have my 2 dots. So there. Okay, that's it. I just want to show you guys. Anyway, okay. So when it comes to having free will within the law of assumption, this is a very simple concept. I'm going to break it down for everyone. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing. I feel like it's a subjective belief to have about it. But generally speaking, nothing about you manifesting whatever it is that you're manifesting is bad. You know what I'm saying? In terms of course, always intending the best for yourself, for the world, for everyone and everything around you. And I'm assuming that everyone here is doing that because that's what we're all about. But when people hear not having free will within the law of assumption, people think that it's a concept in which you've taken something from someone else who had freedom and now they don't have freedom in their realities, okay? The truth of the matter is that whenever you manifest anything that you're manifesting, someone's free will is being not tampered with, because that's not the right concept, but it's almost like you're taking control over the reality that once was able to create itself for you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were somebody who went throughout your entire life just thinking that things happen to you, that life hands you what it hands you, whatever, and you just got to do what you got to do with it, things like that. In those concepts, your reality was able to manifest whatever it wanted at that time because you were allowing it to, right? So I could have a good day, I could have a bad day, I could pass this test, I could not pass, I could this, I could that, things like that. And these are all concepts that would still manifest anyway, right? So you believe, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have a good day, I'm gonna have a bad day, whatever. It would just happen anyway. The whole thing is that when you just let things go and they just happen, they're gonna happen no matter what, okay? When you take control over your reality and you say, I'm gonna have a good day because I said so and that's it. I'm gonna have the life of my dreams because I said so and that's it. I'm gonna do this because I said so and that is it. Things actually manifest that way because you're taking control over your reality, thus you taking control of the will that is, you know, like it's still free. That's how I see it. I still feel like free will is still there and it's always free, but you're taking control over that and you're choosing to pave your way, okay? So when you're manifesting that somebody compliments you, you're manifesting to get an acceptance into this college, you're manifesting for everyone to be kind to you, you're manifesting people to give you money, and I'm talking about other people because this is a video about other people's free will. I more so see it. Every time that you're assuming that people are going to treat you nice, give you this, give you that, do this for you, whatever it is that they're doing for you or with you or whatever, in that case, technically, you're taking away their free will, quote unquote. And I'm doing this because it's, again, excuse me, I feel like it's something that it feels more harmful than it actually is. But you're literally just you're flipping the script and you're making it work in your favor, and that's it. And these people are acting accordingly because of your assumption, and that's it. It's not a crazy concept where it's like I'm doing the wrong thing and I'm fucking up with someone's future. I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing because I'm assuming this, I'm assuming that. That's not how you should see it. And like I stated, within everything that you're doing in your reality, you're manifesting anyway. There's no point in making this into something where it's like a guilt trip for yourself and you think that you're doing quote unquote the wrong thing because, oh, I manifested that this person gave me money. Am I fucking with their free will? to be honest, no, you're not messing with their free will, but you're taking matters into your own hands and you're creating a reality from said person, said action, and you're making it something favorable for you. Okay. So people think in this sense, it's like, again, subjective. So some people hear, I got accepted into college, university, and you think, oh my God, that's amazing. That's great, right? They don't even think about the free will of it. Okay. Now, on the other hand, let's say that you're manifesting that someone asks you out on a date, okay? And let's say that you have a friend who knows that you're consciously manifesting this, and they're like, whoa, like, how did you get them to ask you out on a date? Isn't that kind of wrong that you made them like you? Which sounds silly, right? Like, hear how it sounds. You made them like you because, like, you manifested that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of weird, right? Okay. So, two sides of the same freaking coin. When you manifested getting accepted into college or university, you were technically tampering with someone's free will, not literally, but you were taking matters into your own hands again with that person, and you were making them choose and make a decision in favor of you, okay? So you can say right there, "Oh my god, I messed with their free will. I did this, I did," but everything is an assumption you're making anyway, okay? So when you're saying this person's nice to me, this person's mean to me, this person is amazing towards everything that I'm doing, they always support me, they always give me money, they this, they that, or vice versa. You are literally creating actions from this person because you're assuming in favor of what it is that you want, or in other cases, don't want. But of course, we're not assuming in favor of that ever, right? Now, I'm going to read you guys the comment that I got about this, which inspired me to make this video. I forgot to read it at the beginning. What it says is, hey Electra, hey Boo. As a very sensitive person, I found this video truly helpful while manifesting. So they were talking about a different thing. Okay, so they were thanking me for a video. Then they said, anyways, I had a genuine question that I wanted to bring up. I'm confused when others say others have no free will in manifesting. Doesn't that almost sound like controlling a person? Could you explain what that means? And so that's what, yes, Matthew, you're literally the person that wrote that question, okay? So it sounds very crazy to, I feel like, more of a superstitious mind if you perhaps grew up religiously. I feel like with religion, that's a big factor of it, right? Because I feel like whenever I hear free will, I think of religion, honestly. But in general, you guys have to understand that every single thing that you're doing, you are moving something in your reality, okay? You're making someone think something else. You're making someone do something else. You're putting intentions into place that do physically manifest. And I just feel as though there's no point in making yourself feel bad about it, making yourself feel as though you're quote unquote doing something wrong because you're assuming a certain action or behavior or, excuse me, or phrase said from somebody, whatever it is. You may as well just let it all work out in your highest favor, where that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Each and every single day, there's a lot of different ways that you can perceive this. For example, for myself, every day when I get up, I intend the best for everyone and for everything. And I always say that everyone's going to be great, right? So every time I drive on the road, if I see someone swerving a little bit, I'm like, nah, like in Jesus' name, you're going to be good. You're going to be perfect. You're going to be safe, whatever. That you can literally technically say I'm controlling their free will because I'm now manifesting that they're safe, that they're good, and that everything turns out fine with them. But you almost don't see it that way because it's a positive thing, right? Exactly. So that's how you should be seeing it for everything. When it comes down to you manifesting an SP, you shouldn't see it as I made this person like me and oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Like that's so messed up. They could have liked whoever else, but they liked me because you assume that. How I feel like that's a silly thing to say overall because you shouldn't even see it that way. I feel like that's like a lack mindset because in general, even if you don't know about the law of assumption, bro, if you have a crush at someone at work, let's say for example, you have like a coworker that you have this huge crush on, and you say every day that you wake up, you look really cute, you smell really nice, whatever, and you're like, oh yeah, he's definitely gonna notice me the fuck today. You know what I'm saying? Like you have hella confidence, and you're like, he's locked in because I said so. He's going to be locked in naturally and generally. You're going to end up manifesting this person, going on a date with them, becoming their girlfriend, becoming their wife eventually, whatever. It's already done. Are you gonna sit there and say, "Oh, I fucked with their free will. I tampered with it. Man, like how could I have done?" No, it's literally just the natural way of life that you're living, and it's just I feel like the phrase that others have no free will is just a phrase that people now realize what the action is. You know what I'm saying? Like what the actual thing is happening, how it's actually happening, basically. Now we understand that we're technically just taking control over everyone and everything around us in a way that's helpful to us. And we're seeing it more for ourselves. Okay. So you make this work in your favor, not in your favor, quote unquote, but you have to do what you have to do to assume the best out of everyone and everything in order to get the best out of everyone and everything. But that doesn't go to say that you're messing with their free will. It's just that you're taking over what they could freely decide to do. Let's say if they were a shitty person, you wouldn't want a shitty person to do shitty things to you. You would much rather this shitty person be a good person and do good things to you. Okay. So your assumption of that is still manifesting that. You're technically taking control over their free will, in the sense that you're like mapping out how it is that they will behave and how they will be in general, and that actually manifests. You're not going to sit there and say, oh my god, I can't believe I did that shit, I messed with their, no, like it's simple. It's just a very simple thing. It's a very simple concept. It's not crazy. It's not anything other than just how we should be in everyday life, how you should be assuming out of the entire world. I know for myself every day as well, when I get up, I always assume that everyone that I meet, everyone that I see will be very kind to me. I always assume the best out of everyone and everything, genuinely and generally, honestly, even out of people who were not so nice in general. For example, let's say that I know someone, which I know someone at this skating rink that I go to who's not like a nice person. No one likes her because she's not a nice person, right? But to me, and to other people who assume the same, she will be kind too, because we're claiming that. But I'm not going to sit here and say this person again has no free will because I took it away and that's why she's nice to me now. No, like I feel that's not helpful. It's not a helpful mindset to kind of like blame yourself for taking matters into your own hands and manifesting the best out of everyone and everything. Because, you know, even in general, if you find $100, someone dropped that $100 for you, you know? So are you going to say that you hindered with their free will and that's why they dropped the 100 for you? No, you're going to say, I manifested the 100 because I just took matters into my own hands, man. Like I manifested it. Somebody dropped the 100 and that was for me and that's it. And they're good. You know, like you shouldn't be assuming the worst for anyone. And you shouldn't be assuming that almost like failure for anyone else if you're manifesting things with the intention of having control over all actions, all behaviors, all all things said from this person, whatever, it should always be in good faith. I feel like the only times that it's okay to you know to intend the worst is literally if the person is not a good person and you're not trying to like 180 them. For example, for me, it would be like people in the government. That's like something I don't give a fuck to like fix around, bitch. KO. You know what I'm saying? But in that case, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh my God, like, how could I do something like that? I took away their free will and that's why things are failing for them, this, that. No, I just feel like it all goes down to subjectivity. You have to use your discernment to be able to decipher what it is that sits right with you and what doesn't in some sense. But even then, it shouldn't be perceived in that way. I don't think it should be perceived in a way where it's almost like you're blaming yourself for the way that things turn out. If, for example, you feel guilty about something, I mean, unless you were literally intending something that wasn't great. But even then, let's say that you're manifesting someone to break up, which I honestly I'm not like a fan of doing stuff like that, like of manifesting breakups and things, because I feel like it's below me and us, honestly. Like I feel like we can do better than that. But let's say that you manifested a breakup, okay? If you're going to be manifesting a breakup, you have to let this work in a way that benefits everyone. You should never, I don't think you should ever be like, oh, they broke up and she's fucking heartbroken and he's this and he's like, nah, unless they're both terrible people. I mean, even then, don't waste your time trying to break them up. But I mean, don't make the final story something that doesn't sit right for everyone, because I have heard stories, you know, there's been people who've talked to me and they've manifested breakups for other people. And they told me that they were manifesting a breakup, but that everything would be good and that they would manifest that the woman would find someone else and that the guy would just like fall into their lap and things like that. Like basically everyone would win technically in the story and it would actually turn out that way. But the thing is that you don't see them sitting there and trying to put the blame back onto themselves and saying, oh, I'm so fucked up and flawed for doing that. Like if you're going to be doing stuff like that, you have to have a very clear and concise mind about it and you have to be helpful. I feel honestly like you have to intend helpfulness and that everyone turns out better than ever. But at the end of the day, I really do feel like it's up to you and how you choose to perceive these things. I'm honestly not somebody who's very big on trying to like completely take someone's life into my own hands unless I feel like I can really help that person. For example, like there's people in my soul family, like let's say, you know, like you have the soulmates, you have some soulmates, I mean, you have kindred spirits, you have whatever around you, people that you're really close to, you're really tight with, you love them so much in your reality. The way that I am with these people is that I always intend nothing but greatness for them. Okay. Technically, I'm messing with their free will, right? Because I'm choosing to manifest the best for them, even if initially they hadn't intended that for themselves, because that also has happened. Maybe I intended the best for someone that I really love and care about, but they didn't initially intend that for themselves. Like they maybe were okay with failure. Maybe they were okay with not doing good in life. But I wasn't okay with that. Like I'm not okay with seeing that happen. So what I would do is and I still do this. I just intend that no, like you got your shit together, you're a good person, you got this. You know what you want out of life, you're perfect. You know that everything's going to be perfect for you. Like you just intend nothing but the best for this person and then they end up showing that back to you because you're manifesting it and then they end up being that way. And I feel like that's something where it's like a great example. That's what I do. Like I stated, I will take matters into my own hands to help people turn their lives around for the best. But I don't see that as me hindering their free will. I feel like if anything, it's me taking control over the power that I know that I have, putting it onto them, and then letting them do the same thing for themselves. Where at the end of the day, they will also have control over their reality, but in a way that's helpful. Because I like to give control to people. I like people to have control. I just believe that I decide more than anyone and anything else in my reality. But in your reality, I can believe for you that you can do anything that you want to do, that you can manifest this, you could do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit here and hinder anyone's growth, hinder anyone's adventure journey, whatever, because of bitterness, jealousy, deception, and like anything like that. No, like I'm not going to do any of those things out of fear. I would much rather do the 180 and just be like, no, intending the best for you, intending the best out of your actions, intending that you do this, you do that, everything turns out perfect for you, and then it happens. And that's something that I take a lot of pride in because I know that it's helpful. But the way I perceive it, like I stated, is that these people are seeing how much control they really have in their reality, and then they're doing something with that. So really all I'm doing is manifesting that you see your power and then you go and live your best life doing that. Period. You know? So I feel like as I stated it to you guys, there's a lot of different ways that you can see this. There's a lot of different ways that you can perceive it and a lot of different ways that you can go about manifesting for other people. But I want y'all to remember, excuse me, that as long as you're a good person and as long as you have good intentions in general, there's no reason to fear you manifesting things for anyone else or for yourself in a way that maybe this person accepted me into this college. Oh my God, I messed with their free will. No, like you literally just made things happen for you. That's it. I don't want to say be selfish, but it's kind of like think about you. Like think about what you're doing for you and intend everyone else is also great too. You know what I'm saying? Like intend that everyone turns out okay. Because I'm not gonna sit here and manifest some shit that's great for me, but not great for everyone else. I would much rather everyone win at the end of the day. But you know, that's just a matter of me. Like that's my personality, that's my preference. Everyone's different. Some people don't care about that. I think everyone should care about things like that. I feel like everyone should care about each other and that we should all be manifesting the best for one another because it works a lot. You know, like I could say right here, right now, oh, y'all have no free will because I manifested all y'all are great. No one's gonna see it that way, bro. Like no one's gonna see it that way because it's not actually something that's hurtful. Like it's something that's very helpful and something that people need. So I'm gonna take a lot of pride in that. And oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Bro, the sunset is like so pretty. It's like glowing and my room is like yellow. But yes, okay. So that's like the biggest, most important thing. I want you guys to just remember there's no fear, no foul play, no nothing that you wouldn't sit with in this reality as you're manifesting the best for other people or whatever it is that you're manifesting. Even if it's someone giving you a free something, someone gave you a car, someone is paying for your bills, take it with pride and don't take it with fear. Don't assume anything other than greatness. Like assume everyone's winning, everyone's good, and everyone and everything will be perfect. Okay. So honestly, guys, continue doing what you're doing. Continue assuming like you are, no matter how it is. Assume the best though, okay? And remember to always keep your intentions as pure as you possibly can while doing this, because you're helping a lot of people. And if you grant them to have access in their reality to do whatever they want, they have free will over themselves, X, Y, and Z, you can grant that. Because the way I see it again is like, I'm primary control, but you also have secondary control, like in my reality. But in their reality, I'm okay with people seeing themselves as the primary control and perhaps myself as the secondary. Okay. But even then, it's still something that works out for me. I don't see it as like, oh, this person can manifest anything for me. And if they do this, that, no, I feel like I cut that cord out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've already taken that leash. Nah, like, I'm in control of my reality, but I'm gonna let you have your day. Like, I'm gonna let you do what you gotta do, X, Y, and Z, and it's gonna work out for both of us. I feel like if you're a conscious manifestor like this, you're going to see it as well as like, no one can manifest things for you unless it's the best, because that's how I am. I don't let anyone manifest shit for me ever, even if I don't see it, unless it's literally the absolute best for me. You know what I'm saying? So I do see myself as the primary control, and I see myself as the person who does call the shots no matter what, in anyone and everyone's reality, everything. It's all about me. Okay. So center yourself in that way. Remember that this world literally revolves around you. And yes, it's all about you. But also remember that you get to call the shots in a healthy way that benefits everyone involved. And that's it. Like, that's it. Keep it simple. It's not a big deal. It's not scary. It's not like, oh my God, I'm doing something so you're not doing anything fucked up unless you literally are. But even then, everything's subjective. You should just always intend the best, though. Never intend harm on people. I don't feel like that. I feel like people who are really fucked up, though, make karma eat their ass out. Excuse me, but like, literally, bitch, fuck you. Like, that's how I am. I feel like with karma, it's like, take it away, but I'm gonna make sure I'm winning and everyone who deserves it as well is winning. Okay, we're all in this together. So, with that being said, guys, I truly intend that that helps clear up some of the like concern around that concept of other people not having free will in your reality, because it's not nearly, I feel like it's not as superficial as people think. It's not as, it's a deep concept, but it's not like a deceptive thing. It's not deceptive. It just isn't. Like, it's just the way it's always been. It's always been this way, bro. Like, before manifestation, people only prayed. People didn't know about manifestation a long time ago, okay? People only thought about prayer. And with prayer, you're also like, prayer and manifestation, they all go hand in hand. Everything that you set is an intention. Everything that you say, words or spells, all of these things go hand in hand together. But back when there were prayers, you were technically messing with the free will of others, but you weren't, because you didn't see it that way. You know, like, you didn't see it in a way that was harmful. You saw it in a way that was like, I pray that my son is great and that he passes his exam and that he gets into this school and that this, that. Are you messing with his free will? No. You're literally just setting intentions that are going to come true because you believe in them. That's it. All right, guys. So that being said, I'm going to read the comment section now. Let's see if y'all have any questions or anything about this topic. But genuinely, I truly appreciate y'all listening, and that I truly also intend that y'all learn a lot from this and that y'all actually get the concept down in a healthy way that makes you better. But it's like the most beneficial thing. Okay. All right, guys. Your tats are so cool. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you so much for saying that. It's really nice. Thank you. Okay. Someone said, I'm so happy. I'm glad that you're happy, as you should be. The timing is terrific. I've just realized I had this internal battle of taking away their free will. They literally put parentheses. So much anxiety while manifesting my SP. I was like, OMG, I'm deciding for them. I'm doing something wrong. His mom passed away. Is going to not I remember that his mother passed away. I remember like this whole thing. That his mom is not going to accept me because I'm consciously deciding what will happen. But if I desire him, it means we're meant to be. Even just thinking about him makes sense, or makes me happy. Sorry. Well, definitely not a coincidence that I just said makes sense, right? That's definitely, yes. Like, I'm glad that you're saying it like this, because you're correct. You're not doing anything by manifesting what you're manifesting with your SP. It's up to your like the way that you perceive it. But please remember, compare it to like literally anything else. I manifested getting this job. Okay, so you manifested getting that job. You made that boss, like you're now boss or whatever. You made them like you. You made them want to hire you. You made them choose you over somebody else. That's not tampering, bro. That's just deciding. And just like that, you're deciding, so it is, and that's it. As long as you're intending the best, I don't see how how anything can go wrong. I genuinely believe that. I've always believed that. If you intend the best and you're a good person and you have good intentions, everything will turn out perfectly because it has no other choice but to do that because it's you. Just like that. It's very simple, but it feels very good to know that things are actually that okay. You know, like you're not doing anything wrong. You're being yourself and it's all paying off for you as it should. Hey Matthew, what's up? Yes, it's because of you. Ask this question. I'm good though. How are you? Thank you for asking. I truly appreciate it. So someone said, "Oh my God, so true with objects or my identity. Like I'm capable of doing this and that. I don't even consider free will." Yeah, of course. OMG, they wouldn't have liked me. Spot on, girl. Did you read my mind? That's funny. Yeah, no, 1,000,000,000%. It's just like that with everything, bro. If you go up to a group of people and you're like, I intend that they like me and that I'm well accepted, you're making them like you and that you're well accepted. It's not something where it's like, holy shit, I can't believe this, that, whatever. No, like let it be good and it will be good. It's not a fact of you fucking up anyone's free will, bro. Like you're just deciding. That's it. And if they want to decide differently, they can, but that's up to you to allow them to do that. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's different though. It just depends. I feel like it truly does depend. Hey, Catherine, I'm glad that you're here and I'm glad that you caught this live too. Thank you for being here. What is your take on healing your inner child? You know what? I'm gonna take a picture of that because I think I can talk about that in a video. I feel like that's a really good like thing to talk about. The concept of healing your inner child is very important. I actually think it's really important because it's something that I've done for myself over the course of years. Something that I really committed myself towards when I was 17, and then I like healed it. And I remember that there was so much shit that came up, but I'm gonna talk about that. We'll talk about it. But thank you for asking that. It's very important though. For like, even if we fantasize about them, it's still selecting that reality. It is that natural. And it is. It's very, very natural. Someone said, yeah, you're just selecting the version of them you want to experience. Exactly. Exactly. It all goes hand in hand. It's not like it's nothing else other than that. I feel like with people I don't care about or I am not attracted to, I just assume, yeah, of course they like me. Did you see me? Literally. But with my SP, I get insecure. Like maybe I wouldn't be his type. You should never assume that because of course you'd be his type if you said so. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course everything will work out for you with that person if you said so. I know people who maybe like in the past, people that wouldn't technically be friends with people like me in like a what's it called? Like an ego way. Let's say like there's a group of people who have like a certain niche or like clique kind of thing, but they still end up liking me because I assume that they will. You can literally say I'm messing with their free will, but is it really? No, you're just deciding. That's it. You're choosing what you're choosing to experience, like you guys are saying here. I definitely need to remind myself that people are simply manifestations of my core beliefs. It's a bit difficult when it comes to mean and toxic people, but I know from experience they are me pushed out. So yes, I want to make it very clear to you guys as well. Don't ever blame yourself for the way people act with you too much. Like don't, you know what I mean? Like don't give yourself hell and be like, "Oh, she was such a bitch because I said she was going to be." I feel like it's understandable and maybe you had a bit of fear, but even then it's like don't blame yourself for something like that because I've had experiences where maybe I wasn't like 110% believing that this person would be the nicest person and maybe they weren't a little bit, whatever. To me it's fine. Like whatever, bitch. Okay. Like to me I'm just like okay, either I'm gonna assume that they're better to me or just that they leave me alone. And I've done both and they both work. Okay. So there's this person I know who low key people don't really like her that much, but it's for a reason. It's because she's very she's not superficial, but she's kind of like she's one of those people who are like kind of full of themselves, but like in a not so discreet way, like kind of obnoxiously, right? And people don't really like her that much, but we're cool. Like we're okay. You know what I'm saying? Like we're okay. But the thing is that I manifested that. I manifested distance between us and also that I received the best version of her. So I barely see her, but every time I do it's okay. Like we're good. You know what I'm saying? Because I assumed that and I never get the experience that other people get with her. It's like crazy, you know? There are people that tell me like, "Oh my, she said this to me, she said that." And I'm like, she didn't say it. She never says shit like that to me ever, you know, because I see it from the perspective of fulfillment as opposed to something where it's like hurting me or it's like annoying as fuck. I don't like to be around people who are annoying. I don't like anything like that. I feel like, it's all space for what you allow in your reality. Okay? So yes, anyway, how did you and your sisters decide to do the Eternal Starlight together? Y'all are a vibe. Thank you so much. Oh my god, my sister finally finished our banner for YouTube. Okay, so as y'all can see, like, on YouTube, I don't really, like, take videos of myself. I go live, and I prefer to do that because we can actually talk to each other, and I feel like it's more natural, and I think my sisters and I are gonna do that. Like, we're gonna go live like this, and that's just a side note, I just wanted to say that. But we're gonna go live soon. We have, like, a lot of stuff to talk about. We have so many freaking topics and just a lot of things, but thank you. We decided it because in 2023, in July, it just came to us, like, I don't it came to me, like, I remember I was like, "Guys, it's time," and they, like, had no experience with this kinda stuff, but we just all it just clicked, bro, it just came together and we sat, and it made us so much closer because we're all on the same stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're very open-minded, we care about the world a lot, we have, like, the same minds, kind of, like, very much, and we just thought that I remember thinking at the time I remember TLC is what actually really inspired me because I was watching the TLC movies or the TLC movie, sorry. What is it called? Crazy Sexy Cool. Yeah, I watched that movie and I was like, "Guys, like, this is literally what we have to get together," and because I remember, with Lisa, Chili, and T-Boz, like, they were genuinely very close, like, they were like sisters, and I feel like that's something that it's not that it's not something you see often, but I've seen a lot of groups that don't get along that well, or like they act like they do, but they were put together to be entertainment. In this case, we just knew that we were all gonna click. I mean, of course, we're sisters, like we grew up the same way, but I remember just knowing I was like, if we're gonna do this, like we all gotta step up our game because I already know what I'm talking about, but y'all need to be as limitless as that. Like y'all have to understand that we can fucking do this shit, and then we've never like we just kept going from there. So we're just gonna keep on moving and see what happens, but we know that everything will be perfect. Thank you so much for asking though. And when we do officially drop the YouTube channel, we'll let y'all know because it's gonna be soon. Like I keep feeling February, March. That's like what I keep seeing in my mind's eye. So I'll let you guys know though. And thank you so much for asking. You're so sweet. Okay, someone said just popping in to say I've been following you for some time and you have the best vibe and energy on this platform. Really love you and all your content. Thank you, Ella. That's so sweet. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Damn. Every time I'm gonna screenshot this. Every time I get comments like that, bro, it's like y'all don't know how much it means to me. I feel like y'all do, but like y'all don't know because it like touches my soul, like for real. Thank you so much for telling me that, and thank you so much for being here, for listening to me, and for just like like caring about this stuff because this is what matters a lot. So thank you, God bless you, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you, love you for real. Thank you, it means so much. Someone said, "Hope your figure skating going well too." LOL. It's going really good actually. I don't know if I showed you guys. I did like a combo. I finally got my back what's it called? I finally got my back camel down. I don't know if I showed you guys. I don't think I did. No, I didn't because that was on Monday. So I'll show you guys like a quick video or two. I don't really have many because my phone been acting up, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Actually, I'll show you guys that in a second. Let me just keep on reading these comments. So somebody else said, I really struggle with revision. So I was thinking about starting in small steps and working my way up. What small things? I know everything's the same to our subjective mind. Could I revise to build faith and confidence? So I think that's something that would be really easy for you to do, like practice revision with is, for example, I would say causing something in your reality and then claiming that it didn't happen in that way. So for example, what the thing that keeps coming to my mind is like spilling something or like something happens physically in front of you and then you revise that it didn't happen, and then basically just testing the waters to see what happens when you assume this and how things pay off in that way. But you have to be sure that you're confident because I feel like even with that, you might have a part of you that thinks like this isn't going to happen or it's not, like basically not having enough confidence in it, and you have to have like a lot of confidence in it. So that's something that I want you guys to like really remember is that if you're going to be practicing revision, if you're going to be practicing anything that you're practicing within the law of assumption, you have to have a lot of confidence. And if you don't have that, let's say don't spill something. Let's say that you got something dirty and you're revising that it's not dirty, or like nothing ever happened to it. See what happens from there. But believe me when I say if you revise it, it's definitely going to happen that way if you say so. Okay. So have confidence, have faith, have trust, but do practice this with things that you feel are more, um, what's it called? Like that you can actually accept, and then see how it pays off and then move up from there as you gain more faith in it. Or if you'd like something that I would do personally so that I don't stress myself out is I would just say, I would set an intention. I'd be like, show me how revision works in the best way possible for me and help me grow faith in that. I would just set that intention and then it would actually happen that way. Damn, I wish I could like do that for you, but you do it for yourself because I feel like literally that would work 100%. Just set your intention on having this world, universe, God, spirit, whatever you are, whatever you believe in, all that stuff to show you how easy revision is and then let it happen and it's going to perfectly for you. It will literally come together and it will be super simple. Okay? So come back to me when you have and let me know. But yes, you can definitely do it. I promise. What are your thoughts on detachment? I love detachment. It's my best friend. Funny, right? Ironic, because detachment and best friend don't go hand in hand. I love detachment because it's shown me so much about what it is to just not worry about things, people, situations, scenarios, whatever. I just let things go as they do, let things happen as they are in the best way. I always set my best intention, but I trust that it's going to be great and I don't feel like an obsessive energy of trying to control everything, trying to know everything, trying to this, trying to that. I want everyone and everything to be free, and that would make me a lot happier than being obsessed with an outcome, being obsessed with this. When I was obsessed, I was fucking driven crazy. Like, oh my God, being obsessed over things is so draining and it like takes away from you because you're focusing on things that you're placing on a pedestal that you belong on. Take that shit off. Like, forget everything else, forget everyone else. No one and nothing is as important as you are in your reality. So I do believe that you should be detached to everything and not be obsessed with anything in your reality more than you. Okay. So that's my thought on it. I feel like I have a lot more to say about that, but maybe I can make a video on that, honestly. Maybe yeah, let me just screenshot it because I say screenshot as I take a picture. Yeah, maybe I could talk about this in a video because I feel like detachment is super important. And I feel like it's super soul awakening. It's something that I feel like literally the strongest people practice it. And the more consistent that you are, the stronger you get. Duh, period. You got that, right? Okay. Someone says, hey, a bit unrelated, but what happens spiritually speaking when you talk to someone and feel like your energy has been drained completely? Oh my gosh, bro. What's my opinion on that? Or you said what happens spiritually speaking? Okay. So when it comes down to people draining your energy, I'm going to be honest, it is a choice. Now that you know that, don't let anyone do it to you. So what that means is that I have the perfect example. I've mentioned this a few times, but it is a great example. The first time I ever actually physically felt somebody drain my energy and knowing it, because there were plenty of times my entire childhood I was drained fucking dry, but I didn't know that because I just thought like that's how you feel, right? Like that's just how life is. It's not. Okay. I remember I hung out with this girl and I was at her house and then I went home. And when I went home, I was drained. I remember I was literally like exhausted and I was like, holy shit. And I remember literally being like, oh my God, I think she drained I think she drained me, but not like that. Like, I don't think she intended to. I think that she was just draining. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like her energy was very like sure like that. And I didn't even peep it until I got home and I felt the effect. It's 5:55 here. It's 5:55 o'clock. Whoa. Changes are manifesting period. 22 viewers. Wow. Master numbers. Okay. I remember I just knew I was like, okay, this is literally exactly what it is that she low-key drained my energy, but it's because not of incompatibility, but just like the way that she thinks about life, the way that she is in life, the way that she operates. It's something that makes me feel not powerful because I can feel how she feels. And when that kind of stuff happens, it's literally just you being empathetic, in the sense that you're almost like allowing unintentionally, but you're allowing for something to kind of like grasp you in some sense. Okay. So what you should do here, obviously, if you ever feel drained, is take a step back from that person, thing, whatever, low key avoid it, but in the sense that you're just putting up a boundary. You don't even have to avoid it completely. Excuse me, because I know people who have family members who are very toxic and are draining. You don't have to let them drain you. The way that you let them drain you is if you interact with them in a sense that they're able to kind of take from you in some way, even if unintentionally. You know, it's like if you're an open portal and you let it happen, okay. But if you don't let it happen, nothing's gonna happen. So take a step back, take matters into your own hands and have boundaries. And that will set you free in a lot of ways. Like you're not gonna feel so drained anymore because you're just gonna feel like you have control over yourself and your reality. All right. Usually when people drain you, it's because you don't feel as in control. And I know for myself, that's when I would usually feel that way in the past, is whenever I felt like that person had more control over me than I did. So I would end up feeling drained by these people. But the second that I was like, fuck that, like, I'm not gonna let anyone drain me, it stopped completely, completely. Even people that aren't the best energy I've talked to, whatever, and it's been fine because I don't let them, I don't let them in my way to do anything to me in that sense at all. Okay. So that's something that I feel like is really important. And I feel like it's something that we should all remember as a whole. Okay, guys, very important. Okay, someone said, "Love you, Electra. You're a great light of hope for me." Thank you, boo. You say that every time you come on here, and you mean so much to me. Thank you so much for saying that to me. God bless you. Oh my god, I should just take pictures of everything. Good, Matthew. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you so much, though, KSP. That's so sweet. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Thank you. And I'm happy to hear that, Matthew, for real. All right. Someone said, off topic, but I finally got you live crying. How to believe in yourself when your manifestation is taking 5 years. I'm trying not to lose faith in my power. I really want to manifest the money. Thank you. Love from the Netherlands. Hey, from the Netherlands. What's up? That's really cool. Okay. I don't want you to lose faith in your manifestation. I don't want you to assume that it's like taking that fucking long for any reason, right? Usually, if it does feel like it's taking forever, quote unquote, it's literally because it's like you don't have enough faith in that enough. And that's not something to blame yourself for. You shouldn't be like, oh my God, it's my fault. If I this, if I that, then I would have it. Don't do that to yourself. It's ridiculous. I feel like the only thing that you should be focusing on now is just growing your faith in the way that you can have this money. Because obviously, if it's like, to me, if something doesn't happen for so long, I feel like it's because I must have been okay with that in some sense. But if you're not okay with that, you have to literally prove that you're not okay with that. Like, if you deserve better, you have to make yourself have better. Okay. So don't ever claim that it's taking 5 years. I don't believe in time, for one, but it's not actually taking 5 years. You're just learning how to grasp your power so that you can manifest all the millions or whatever that you want for yourself with your money. Okay. So no blaming yourself, no making it quote unquote more difficult than it has to be. Let this be simple, let this be easy. Don't lose the plot. You feel me? Like, you're in it, you got it, you have power, control, you can do it. Lock in, remember that you actually want this money, you actually want it, because after 5 years you start to think maybe you don't want it that much. And honestly, maybe it was that way at one point, but now you know that you do want it. So lock in, manifest it, affirm it, persist with it. You will get it if you persist. If you have confidence, it will happen. I promise you it will. And way faster than that. Way faster than that. Like 3 days, bro. Like a day, like the same second, because you're choosing to be persistent. In the 4D, it's already done. So stand with that and you'll see it reflect into your reality, physically speaking. It's very simple, but I understand the concept. Like, I really understand. I really get like why some people may feel that way, but truly, you have so much more power than you could ever imagine. Do something with that because it's very powerful. Hey, love, Scooby, what's up? Hey, Queen Bees, babies, and stuff. What's up? Beautiful, you're so sweet. Thank you. Okay, yeah, Rip, for real. Left, bro. Lisa's, she's that girl, like, for real. Rip Lisa, literally the greatest female rapper ever. So fucking underrated. Literally never mentioned, bro. I'm saying everyone who's underrated like that, those are the people who are worth the most, because she was someone who's very spiritual and someone who people couldn't understand like that. And that's something that goes to show that when people are meant to understand her, they will at the right time. And I feel the same way with Aaliyah. I feel like Aaliyah was heavily protected, unbelievably protected. It's funny, we have 16 likes and her birthday was just on the 16th. Yeah, heavily protected. People didn't understand her and they're still learning more about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a spiritual being, honestly, because they're both super magnetic. All right, someone said, Electra, do you already know the subreddit R. Neville Goddard? Are you a member there, or could we promote your channel videos there in a non-spammy way? Of course, that's so sweet. I do know of that subreddit. I'd never go on it. If you would like to, you can. That means a lot to me. Thank you. That's very sweet. Truly, thank you a lot. Like, I really appreciate that. Yeah, if you'd like, thank you. Okay, someone said, unrelated, but you inspired me with your figure skating. Good. In the way that I've been wanting to try something new, I can hopefully progress with too. I'm starting beginner ballet classes soon. Really? Oh my gosh, that's really good. You know, I did ballet when I was little. I did ballet not long, but I did ballet when I was like a little kid. And I remember, and I also rollerbladed when I was a kid too. And these two things came together to manifest as literally figure skating, because what is figure skating? It's like rollerblading, ballet, not literally, but like it's kind of like that, okay? And I just feel like you saying that is insane, because I've been so tapped in lately into ballet because it's so similar to figure skating to me, in the sense of like flexibility, of having like the power to do it and all that stuff. And I just think that's freaking amazing. Thank you so much for telling me that. And I intend nothing but the best for you. Please update us on, I'm going to screenshot that because that's amazing. Please update us on how it goes for you and everything, because my sister and I also, we also want to join adult ballet classes and stuff like that in a very helpful way. So that's amazing. We're all in this together, period. Love that for all of us. And I'm so happy for you. Thank you for telling me. For real. Thank you. Okay, someone said, for real, I have a big exam next month. So many pages, poems, and authors to know. I'm literally losing my mind. Like, yeah, God of my reality, who? I'm like, this can't be bigger than me, and this is important. Ill as fuck. I get you. I truly understand what you're saying. Like, I really do understand what you're saying. And I get like the anxiety behind it, but don't ever lose control. Like, don't lose control over yourself because of this fear. These tests are not bigger than you are. You are more powerful than the tests, literally. Please remember that you're going to pass. You've already passed, that everything's written in your highest favor, and so it is, and you will always be very successful. Just remember you're going to be okay though, because you already are okay. And just like that, it's already manifested. So it is. I promise you. Have confidence. Don't let up for anything. You can do this, and update us, because you can definitely do it. And keep it simple with your studying and how you're learning, like how you're manifesting, knowing these things. Let it be simple for you, because it doesn't have to be complicated. You can simply learn in a very simple manner, even if you're someone who doesn't like to take tests. I promise you, if you assume that you're going to be great on this test, and you assume that you have a lot more power than maybe you did when you were like in middle school, when you felt more afraid of tests, etc., you will be so much better now than ever before. Okay, we only get better as time goes on. That's it. So let us know how it goes for you, but we intend nothing but the best always. Okay. Someone said, I'm gonna answer a few more, guys. Okay. Someone said, hold on. Watching this while shitting, feeling inspired. Yes, get that pooping, girl. I'm kidding. That's real. I fuck with you for telling me that. It's really funny. I'm glad though. Okay, someone said, how do you manifest a job while also dealing with rejections? You want to know how? By saying fuck that shit. Literally not. Okay, listen. I've had this happen to me before in some sense. And every single person who seemed like they rejected me, I always assumed that they didn't deserve me. I honestly just did. I'm not saying that they were bad people. I didn't say they were bad company, nothing like that. But I would just say they didn't deserve me. Like, I'm a very powerful person. Obviously, they can't handle me. So if I see it that way, I'm like, all right, bitch, that's fine. But I'm still manifesting the best one out of them all. Okay. So see it as like every job that you've applied to is not your perfect job, but the one that will accept you because they already have is literally perfect for you. They will love you, they will care about you, they will support you. It will not be weird environment. It won't be something off with your pay. Everything will be literally perfect for you. Assumption is key. If you have great assumptions about these things, they will pay off. And everyone and everything else that seemed like it wasn't there for you, it's because they are on some other shit. Like, you're on a different level, and some of these people can't handle that. I'm serious. Like, it really can be like that sometimes. And I'm glad that certain things worked out the way that they did for me, because even in those moments where maybe I had a moment of frustration, I would still be like, nah, like, I know my worth. Like, I know who I am. And I know that if it seems this way, it's because there's literally something better manifesting for me. And it turned out that way, actually. So the same thing will be for you if you allow it to be. All right. So let it be. And you already have the perfect job for you right now. Have confidence in that, and it will manifest into fruition right now, because it is. And that's it. Just like that. I promise. Okay. How do you become your new self if you can't drop your old habits and environment around you? So you don't have to drop the environment around you, so to say, unless it's like people, friends that you don't really mess with. If it's like you're living in a house that isn't the best for you right now, but you're working on moving out, okay? It's more, what more so matters is that you're focusing on bettering yourself as a person. It's not truly about your environment just yet. It's honestly mostly about yourself. If you can create heaven out of hell, everything will be good always. And I mean that in all ways, shapes, and forms, bro. Like, there's people around the world who have completely inspired me even more. Because when I grew up not, we didn't have money at all. Like, for real, there was no toys, there was no like nothing, no sports, no nothing, no nothing, like literally nothing. So I would just come home, and I remember that even as a kid, I learned what it was to be very thankful about my life, because I made nothing into something. All right. And I feel like if you want to be better for yourself and if you want to improve and become an even stronger version of yourself than you already are, the biggest thing that you can do for yourself is just give yourself a lot of grace, a lot of hope, and a lot of time for things to come together for you. And understand that you should be making decisions for yourself, mentally speaking, that do help you. If you're going to be shitting on yourself, I mean, you're not helping yourself. You have to uplift yourself, okay? You have to do the things that you can do for yourself right now that you feel like you can do for yourself, and help yourself, okay? No self-pity, no self-deprecation, nothing that limits you. Keep yourself limitless intentionally by the way that you talk to yourself and the way that you treat yourself. And these things will reflect into your reality, and you will get a lot more comfortable in being this way for yourself naturally in your life. It's going to be very natural and it's going to be very easy because you're just going with it. And so you will see the fruition of that. You will see that manifest for you. Okay. So honestly, just be easy with yourself and take those baby steps if you feel like you need to. But really, it's all about correcting yourself. If you're correcting yourself, you're already getting better. That's it. I promise. And you got that. 110. Okay. A few more, guys. A few more. Let's see what we got here. What do you think about people manifesting people away? Like getting toxic people out of their life? I think they should do that. I think everyone should do that. I think it depends. I think if you're someone who's manifesting like your shitty brother to not be so shitty, okay. But if it's like, for me, I'm very low tolerant. Like I really am, honestly. If someone's not nice initially or they become not so nice, you can leave. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, I will find better than you, and I always do. So every time anything like that ever happens, I always assume the best, and I always get the best. I don't really care about the other stuff. I think that it's perfect if you're like me, if you're very low tolerance. I'm very low tolerance. I'm like too low tolerance, honestly, and it's a good thing because I used to be very high tolerant. I used to accept everyone and everything, and oh, it's okay, this, that, they're learning. No, bitch, like absolutely not. I'm not gonna accept anyone and anything just because I can. No, I'm very high standard. You guys are too. Stand on business. I think that if you're doing that and if you feel like it's right to you and for you, then do it. And that's all. Like seriously, stand up for yourself. That's what matters the most. Okay. Someone said, affirm in favor of it because I am God. And no matter how many pages, authors, how hard it is, circumstances don't matter. Amen. Period. Love that. Love that for you. And I'm happy. Yes, you're right. Yes, I'm glad that you got this. Pop-Tart subs. How's your poop? I'm glad that you're here too. I love you so much. I literally watch your channel grow. So proud of you. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you guys a lot. Like for real. Thank you guys. You guys have been here for the long haul. That means a lot to me because throughout the years, it's like I didn't even peep it that way. Like I wasn't like, oh, we're all growing together. I was used to be very pessimistic about these kinds of things because I couldn't accept like success in a way or whatever. Like honestly, I had like imposter syndrome like crazy, but I learned it, and I've learned to handle these things. So I'm very thankful so much that you guys are here. I've been thankful since the start. I'm just happy that I'm able to like consistently tell you guys that. So thank you, and God bless you. Thank you so much for being here. Dabby lover, I think. Okay, you're literally my comfort YouTuber. Thank you, boo. Thank you. And you're my comfort comment. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, for real. Okay, I'm like screenshotting all this shit because you guys are so fudging sweet. All right, after that I'm gonna show you guys some figure skating, or I'm gonna show you guys like a quick combo that I have. But okay. Now, going on, Electra, I've been following you for so many years, and I've recently changed my approach to manifestation, but I'm still standing with you because I love you so much, and you make me feel like everything is easy. Oh, girl, that's so sweet. I'm so glad that, or boy, I don't know what your gender is, but thank you so much for being here. I didn't know you were here with me for so long. That means so much to me. And good, girl. Like, literally, take whatever you have to do when you're manifesting. If you feel like you should take different approaches, please do. Okay, I'll never hold any of y'all down like with the leash or anything to listen to me, only me. If you don't listen to me, you're tripping. No, like you're free to do whatever. This is basically like free will. Okay, you're free to do whatever as long as it's best for you. That's what I care about. So yes, do what's best for you, and if anything, I will be here for other things that you may need as well. So I'm happy that you're finding out more about yourself and that you're sitting more into what you actually need. That's the most important thing. Okay, Electra, I'm currently manifesting a scholarship to an amazing country. not for sure which, and also my parents to allow me to send me there. I want to change my life and become fully independent. Do it. You can definitely do it. I intend that you do it because why would you not? And you will. I feel like you are. I feel like you're manifesting it anyway, but I feel like you're definitely going to see this happen, and it's because of your faith in yourself. You are. I literally feel that. So keep on doing what you're doing because I feel like it's working. And I mean, of course, it always is, but the more confidence, the better. I'm very happy for you, and I intend that you get it because you are, and it's done just like that, period. 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with a rare and severe type of cancer. One doctor told my parents I maybe wouldn't make it. I never believed him, and I'm the healthiest I've ever been. Nice. Yes, I love this for you. This is how it's supposed to be. Yes. Y'all don't know how many times I've heard shit like this, bro. Y'all don't know how many times. I'm sorry. I respect doctors. I think doctors are amazing. Of course, we need them. But some of them, it's like I understand because of their experiences. They probably have dealt with this so many times, but some of them are so limited minded, and it's because of like some science in some way. I understand those things. But remember, guys, there's always room for better things to happen. Good things can happen. If you truly are someone who's in touch with the sciences of the world, you would understand that your mind creates your reality. It helps your body. It's what improves you. It's what helps everything around you. Take matters into your own hands, manifest the best, intend the best for your health. You will be what you need to be, and it will all be perfect because you intended that, and that's it. I'm so happy to hear that, though. Thank you so much, and I'm glad that you're here with us talking about this. You're literally here for this moment. Love that. You have the spotlight. Love it. I have found that I'm someone that tends to constantly crave validation from other people. I try to refocus this energy towards myself, but I always revert to that state. Any tips on this? So that usually comes back down to having a lower self-esteem for sure. If you like feel that you need to, if you need like validation from other people consistently, and it's something that's draining too, I feel like the biggest thing you have to remember is that these people are not more important than you. You have to literally remember that because I used to be similar in a way where I wanted to be impressive in general. Like in high school, not even high school, like in middle school. I feel like some high school, but generally, I feel like just in general, if I went out, if I did this, I always wanted to be like validated in some sense. And I learned over time that I was just like, what the fuck? Like, these people don't matter, bro. Like, that's how I would see it eventually. I started to say, like, these people don't matter more than I do. And I don't understand why I would put their opinions above myself. Like, they're not more important than me. And I have a lot of pride about that now because I used to believe the exact opposite. I used to think that everyone's opinions mattered a lot. And now I think the opposite because the truth is that no one fully, truly knows themselves. Like, everyone's learning, everyone's growing, everyone's doing something different every day. You know what I'm saying? Like no one's 110% perfect in this reality, okay? And that's something that should give you a lot of comfort because you're like, okay, that means that I have room to be who I am, and I can do whatever I want to do, and I'll be great, and that'll be it. And I don't need anyone to approve of that for me because you don't. Like, no one needs that. So remember these things anytime that you feel like you need validation, remind yourself that you don't need anything from anyone. You only need yourself. And try to find out as well why you feel that you need validation so much. Maybe it comes from childhood, maybe it comes from a lack of attention that your parents gave you. Like, it could literally be anything that stuck with you. But I know for myself that it was definitely for like insecurity reasons, and I know that I'm stronger than that now. Like, I don't let that shit my way. So you can definitely do the same for yourself as well, for sure. You can definitely do it, though. I promise you can do this. I promise, for real. Of course, Dabby Lover, of course. Can you help me manifest a nice voice as a trans man? It's a big insecurity. Yeah, absolutely. Literally claim it right now. You got the nicest voice that you want. You sound exactly how you want to sound. You know how you sound to yourself. You have confidence in the way that you sound. And you having confidence in the way that you sound is also going to translate where other people around you also feel the same way about your voice, obviously. But even then, it's not about their validation. It's about your own validation. You should feel confident and secure in the way that you sound, in your voice, and everything else for that matter. Just be sure that you are working on having a lot of confidence in that because you deserve that, and you deserve to feel very good about, or like secure in the tone of what you give off and all that other stuff. You always have to assume the best that you possibly can, but remember that you can do it. Okay, it's as simple as that. Don't claim it anymore as a big insecurity. Don't claim it anymore in the light of low self-esteem. Just see it as, no, like, I'm putting it together every day. more and more, if that's what makes you feel better. If you don't want to say right now, you can say every day, I sound more and more. I sound more and more like how I want to. I am this, that, I'm that. Like whatever you want to say, and it will manifest. You're going to see that actually come together. Okay. I promise you. But take it easy. Don't stress yourself out about this. Don't think you're in a rush. You're not. Just your confidence is the most important thing. If you have confidence in it, I promise it's going to get better. Okay. Please remember, these people's opinions don't matter more than your own. Don't let yourself be insecure because you don't have a real reason to be. You have a lot more strength than that. And so you do, definitely. I love your videos, Electra. You're one of my favorite manifestation coaches. Thank you so much, bro. You guys are like, oh my God, I almost dropped my phone. You guys are too much, bro. Like, thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for saying this. I'm gonna like literally record it right now. But thank you guys. I love you guys so much. I love you. Thank you. For real. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Watching your old videos and jumping to your content today, skipping timelines. I literally see that you're way healthier now and that you're glowing. Like you're in a much better space mentally. Yeah, you're right. I am. That's crazy. Like I literally freaking am. And it's because I let I was gonna say I let good. I let go. I'm kidding. I let all that shit go. Like anything else that made me feel before that I needed any kind of validation or anything like that. I just let that shit the fuck go. And that's exactly what I'm telling y'all today. And you're right. I'm a lot happier now. I feel a lot more free. And I obviously don't care nearly as much about a lot of like silly things as I used to. Things that were egotistical because in the past I used to think that I had to care about those things because everyone else cared about those things. But I learned naturally, obviously you don't. You shouldn't care about those things, especially if you know that you're above those things because we all are. Okay? We're above anyone's opinions, validations, societal concepts, whatever. Do you, be you. Everything will be perfect. And I had to learn that. So thank you so much for pointing that out to me and for saying that. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. She's so pretty, damn. Thank you. You're pretty. Thank you. I swear your makeup and hair is always so slay. Thank you. Your makeup and hair is always so slay. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Eternal glow ups from here. And so it is. Period. Yes, it is. I love these live stream transmissions that you make. Thank you so much. Greetings from Barcelona. Hey, greetings from Florida. Fuck Florida, bro. I fucking hate Florida, but it's okay. You know, it's actually first. Let me say that. Thank you so much for saying that to me. Thank you. It means a lot to me, and that you peeped that too. Thank you, because I'm happy. I'm happy this way. I'm happy to be talking to y'all like this as opposed to like on a camera and then just giving out my opinion and seeing what the world says. I'd much rather just talk face to face, and I don't know. It feels better to me too because the amount of viewers that I have feels like a billion. It feels like so much. And you want to know what I came to the concept of the other day? I was like, the reason it always feels so full with you guys here is because you guys have such rich souls. It's because you guys are people who are not superficial. Like you have a very abundant soul, a very abundant feeling, like everything that you should be. You guys are very rich in spirit. And that's why I can feel you guys like crazy and why everyone else as well. It feels like so many people are here. And it's because you guys have the energy of a billion, trillion people. And that is a really good thing. So thank you guys. Like you guys are amazing for yourselves. I'm saying like that's a great thing for you guys and for me too, because you guys are here. So thank you guys and all for being here. And also, yeah, I hate Florida, but you know, I've learned over time, I feel like everything that I'm a part of is everything that needs the most help. Like I feel like if I was born here, if I went to school there, if I do this there, it's because the people that I'm surrounded by need the most help. And honestly, Florida needs help. Florida is like is mentally unwell. Truly, it really is. And you know, I'm glad to even be here though, because I'm not going to live here forever. I'm definitely going to leave. And when I leave, it will be the perfect time. And then Florida may not need my help so much. But right now, I'm glad that I'm here because I know that it's here. I'm here for a reason. So I'm thankful for every part of my life always. But when I say hate Florida, I more so mean like some of the people. I don't really interact with those people though. And also the weather. I'm not like I don't like the weather, but I like the beaches. I like other stuff, you know. Everything will be fine. When the time is right, I will leave for sure. Okay, moving on. I have noticed something sometimes when manifesting, the path is so windy and all over the place and unintended. What did wrong? Are you saying like what did you do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. Honestly, I feel like the biggest thing is that you have fear, but you shouldn't be afraid. You should never assume either that things are like unwell. You know what I'm saying? Like you should always assume that things are always going well for you and that everything is coming together for you and it's all even if it looks a mess, like always assume that things are good. You know what I'm saying? Like always assume that you're getting what you want. The 3D is proving itself to be great for you. always assume the best and never assume that things are not great, honestly. Like, actually, as simply as I stated it, do not blame yourself. Keep yourself very strong, but remember, you have power over this and you can definitely do this. No fear ever. You got it. It's okay. It's okay, I promise. Thank you so much. You're doing amazing work. Thank you. You're doing amazing work. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you, Allie. Thank you so much. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Since we're over an hour now. Oh, no, I didn't notice. Thank you for telling me that. I didn't notice that the description got cut off. I'm gonna look at that. Thank you for telling me, though. I'm gonna repaste it after. Okay, 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 guys. All right, guys. I'm gonna answer one more thing, and then I'm gonna go. If I did not answer your question, please come back on Monday to ask me, and I will be here. And on Monday, I might come on really early. I might come on at like 10 in the morning or earlier, low key. I might come on like really early, okay? So I'll let you guys know though. I'll keep y'all updated. But okay. All right, last thing. Hi, Electra. Thank you. Of course. You're always so generous. Of course. Thank you. You are. So, to manifest a huge sum of money, what is a great baseline template? So, I think to manifest a big amount of money, the best thing that you can say, and something that has really proven itself true to me, is I just say, I am extremely abundant. I literally just say these things like this, okay? I'm extremely abundant. The universe is my ATM. I always make so much freaking money. Every single dollar I spend, I get back. I always assume I get back like tripled. I get back like hella money back. Everything I do is successful in terms of money. Everything that I'm a part of, I get paid for. Everything that I'm anywhere I go, money, I bring money. Like that's it. Like I'm the money and the money comes to me. I see it as like I'm one with money, and so money serves me, and that's it, and it works out for me. And I really feel like if you want to be very clear and just say like you got 100K, I got like 500K, I got a million, whatever. If you want to say specifically, you absolutely can. Personally, for me, I'm very like free with the way that it all comes together for me, so I don't really care about that. As long as it happens, I don't care, and it does happen. So I feel for me, that's what's most comfortable to me. I just say like, yeah, I'm abundant, I got that shit, period, and then it works. In other cases, some people say I got $1 billion or I got like $1 million, and it actually manifests for them, but that is what they're comfortable with. So say that. I really feel like it's up to your comfort levels, but make sure that what you're seeing is really, really intentional, and that you believe what you're saying, and that you know, like, yeah, you are a freaking sugar baby of this reality. Like this universe is your ATM. Why the fuck would it not be? When I actually started to believe these things is when it actually became true. Okay, so the stronger minded I was, the more I saw fruit. I saw it like manifest very fruitfully, like heavily. Okay, this is very important to remember, guys. You guys can do it though. You can definitely do it. I promise. You can definitely manifest a lot of money if you allow yourself to. You got this shit. I promise. Okay. Okay, last thing for real. Last thing for real, because can you give us motivation to be in receiving energy real quick? Absolutely. I'm someone who always gets what I want. Everything always comes to me naturally. I've always gone winning. Like I've always gotten everything that I wanted. Everything's always manifested. Everything has always been the way that I said that it would be, and if not better. Everything has always been the way that I say that it is, and that's it. I know it because I said so, and that's it. And just like that, you say these things, just like I'm saying it, you feel the confidence boost that you get in yourself because you're standing on business. Like you're persisting in this mindset. If you're feeding the opposite, you may feel like that's true. But if you're feeding this truth, it will be this truth for you always. Okay. So if you're telling yourself, I receive, I always get, I always have, I'm always here, I'm always there, I always get it. I always have it. I'm always receiving. I'm always manifesting the best. My intentions are manifesting the best. It will happen that way. It will happen that way consistently, guys. It will become your only mindset because that's how it is for me now. That's the only way that I think now because I let myself believe it this way as opposed to assuming loss. I assume only W's, only winnings. And so it is. Always, guys. That much power y'all have. Always. Exactly. Okay. Okay, I'm actually done. I'm actually done. Last thing. Last thing for real. Actually. Could you give me an affirmation mindset when I get or mindset when I get anxious or overthinking about his dear mom being against me because I manifest consciously? I gotta calm down for real. Yes. Okay. I feel like for you, you just like I stated last time, I think the biggest thing that's gonna help you is understanding that you're someone who's always loved, respected, admired, and why in the world would his mother not why like first off, the fact that you're still asking this shows how much you care, and that goes to show how much potential you have over this, in the sense that you're a good person. Like, you obviously care a lot, you have a lot of respect and consideration, and that's something that pays off already. Like, if you weren't admired before, you're definitely loved now, because holy shit, she probably is like, damn, like she really cares. How could I not respect that, you know? So always assume that all of your intentions, your good heart, the good faith that you're putting into this, what is it called? Like, you're receiving it. It's multiplying in your favor. And I feel like just remembering that you're a good person and that you deserve good things out of this, and that, yeah, like, of course, why would it not be okay with this? Why would it not be how I say? It is, because I'm a good person. Like, literally just say that to yourself. I'm a good person. I know it. No, like, I can do this. It's fine. Of course, she loves me. Everything's good. Why would she not accept me? I mean, hello, like, it's literally me. You have to see it that way, and it will help you a lot, give you a lot of peace of mind over the fact that, yes, it's you. You're perfect, babe. Like, don't worry. Don't be so afraid. Everything's okay. But it's really cute that you care that much, honestly. And even you caring that much shows a lot, again, of your character. Okay. So remember that as well. But okay, guys, that's basically it. Oh my gosh. I am so thankful for all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you guys for talking to me for so long. I didn't think it was gonna go over an hour today, but I'm glad it did. I don't care about the time. It's just crazy to see it. You know, like, I've been talking nonstop for an hour and 10 minutes now. But I love you guys. Down with that mean girl. You're so sweet. Oh my god, you're so sweet. Let me show you guys this figure skating thing, and then I'll be on my way. I'll be here on Monday though for a spiritual Monday video. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, if y'all want to ask me anything or whatever else, I will be here to answer it all. Okay. So I'm gonna let you guys know on Sunday the time that I'm officially gonna get on, but I think it's gonna be in the morning. Okay. But I'll let you guys know for sure. All right, let me show you guys this real fast. So this was the first day that I started doing the back camel officially. I started doing the back camel, and I actually got like the hang of it. Okay, so this is like the first time I tried like the small combo. It's not like, of course, I need to practice it. Obviously, this is like the first time I ever tried it, but I think like I'm okay. So I'm going there, and then I go into a backward sit, and then go into a backspin. Okay, okay. So I feel like that's good. Like, I'm glad that I'm practicing things like that, obviously, because that goes to show a lot of what's it called? You know, working on myself in terms of what's it called? Like, here, oh my god, this was recorded in slow-mo, bruh, on accident. So I'm doing the backward camel, and then I'm, like, going into a s but I lost it. It was like but the fact that it's slow-mo was, like, so funny to me. Okay, so then I tried it again for, like, a split second. I need to this leg needs to be, like, way straighter. It needs to be way straighter. Okay, so then I'm sitting, and then I was like, "Okay, girl, okay, just bring it in," and then, yeah, I was like, "Okay, okay, okay, like, that's enough." But, yes, I'm trying to guys, I'm working on doubles now, like, I'm working on my double loop, and I working on my axles while off ice and on ice. I just have to squeeze my legs the fuck together, okay? No pun intended, but I literally gotta squeeze my legs together, and I gotta thug that shit out because it's important, like, we have to get this bread. So I will keep you guys updated with that for sure. And so, yeah, guys, I love y'all so, so much. Thank you guys for being here. I love you. And thank you. Oh my God, the comments. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You guys are so sweet, bro. Like, I'm so it's like I want to say I'm shocked, but I'm not. It's like I'm shocked because I don't expect the response, but I'm not shocked because you guys are like you guys are those bitches. You feel me? Like, amazing, and I also believe in myself. So thank you guys so much for saying that. Thank you. And also, yeah, I want to give you guys a program time for the live streams. Yeah, because I don't want to like I realized that I was like I don't want to just come on randomly and then you know what I mean? Like, I can, but I know that this is a good opportunity for y'all to talk to me too. So if y'all want to ask questions, like, of course I should tell y'all. But I'm crying, Nancy. I'm crying, bro. That's crazy. My aunt just went to Nancy Kerrigan's show or something like that, and she got me a pamphlet. Isn't that insane that you're saying that? It's like signed by her and everything. Like, what? So insane, so insane. No joke. I wanted to be a figure skater as a kid. I really should start as an adult too. We're connected for real. We are connected, and you definitely should. It's very fun. It's very cool. I will say you need a lot of confidence because a lot of adult skaters I know are honestly pretty afraid of the ice, but you shouldn't be. I feel like just have confidence. Like, don't be afraid of these things because there's nothing to fear. there's nothing to fear. You can definitely do it. You can do anything, bro. There's like 70-year-olds doing backflips. If they can do it, anyone can. Like, actually, dead ass. But there's no limitations, even with them, with anyone. God bless you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. I love y'all more than anything. I don't want to leave low key, high key, but I should probably go eat some food. I love you guys. God bless you. Please take care, everyone. I will see y'all on Monday. Thank you guys again for everything. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.